Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. This one is I think this is gonna be released at the weekend because there's a lot of stuff I had to put together for this, and it's all about spreading your spend with your Mojo Bucks in the upcoming side event. As a lot of you know, with this upcoming side event, it is separated out into a weekly fashion. We covered this on Friday. I'm not really gonna bore you with the information because you've seen that video. If you haven't, go and check that video out because otherwise this video will make no sense to you. But it's all about spreading your spend. First of all, the volume of Mojo Bucks that you can then buy in certain areas is important. So you do a weekly quest, which the schedule is like this as follows. You'll then do these quests, pick up the volume of bucks over various different types of difficulty. So if you do heroic, master, and then epic and legendary, you all get to like buy stuff in respective stores. There's nothing to say here that, you know, if you are Thronebreaker Cavalier, you can only access legendary stuff, spend. So it should be a case that everybody gets to spend on the respective places, okay? And there's various different types of bundles. So you kind of preset on stuff, but you have limits. You have a spend cost in bucks, and then you have a limit. Okay, two very important things because we're going to go over now why you should be thinking about volumes of spend first of all and limits, and then we'll be talking about scenarios of spreading the spend of bucks around. I have to be very clear and very careful on that one, and we will be doing a full breakdown on this next Wednesday when it goes live. Not next Wednesday, the Wednesday after when it goes live, in order to make it make more sense. But I think it's kind of better to kind of do a little video now to get it in your mind about spreading spend, and then when the event comes out, you can just come back to this video and have a look. So one of the key factors at the moment to let you know is that there is a total number of bucks that you can have, regardless of the difficulty you do. Master, heroic, epic, and legendary. Every time it's going to be 3,000. So it's not to say you can get 12,000 bucks and spread them around. It is a case of like you do the respective difficulty to get the respective bucks as the quest information says, which it says right about here, saying that each bundle will cost a certain level of Mojo Bucks. For example, a bundle may cost 110 legendary Mojo Bucks, or another may cost that. Please refer to a quest section. So you have to have the respective bucks to buy the respective things. Okay, that's very important again to mention that. Especially when you might be inclined to think that you might be able to buy everything. Unfortunately, you cannot buy any of the stuff in a great volume. You can buy the stuff, but you can't buy it to a point of saying, look, like here, I've done the calculations just to kind of like point out this if you don't know already, that if you get the full limits of stuff, I've broken them down here. So if you do want to check them out, this is helpful for you to kind of understand spend and kind of allocation and spreading the cost or spreading the spend, which we're going to be talking about in a moment. But looking on screen right now, 7,450. Now you're not getting, are you? You're getting 3,000. So that's something to point out. You're only getting 3,000 bucks per difficulty or rarity, so to speak. Okay, so that's all about spreading. Okay, now first of all, the volumes that you get, you will be able to get close to a fully formed 6-star by spreading between legendary and epic. Now, I haven't done master and I haven't done heroic because it does add like a lot more extra work to this, and I've already spent about 3 hours doing the prep for this video, and then it's going to take a further like 2, so it's like 5 hours worth of work to kind of go, right, well, people will probably ask, well, why aren't you working on a new Abyss guide, Act 5 guide, Act 6 guide, Act 7 guide? It's like, well, because I'm doing this. But I think it's important. A lot of the monthly content is something that I do on a regular basis. This is something that is a key selling factor. It's my unique selling point to the channel. So that's why I do a lot of the time and effort into the stuff. But there are some things to point out with this. If you want tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystals, they're at 1% for some reason. It is what it is. But you can get 10 for the price of 1,100 based on a 10 limit. So yeah, costs and limits, something to be very, very careful on. Now, I'm not going to be repeating so much of the stuff that I did on Friday, because I did say on Friday that I would be doing a full video devoted to the stuff in order to break it down, because there was a lot of information to go over in the new information for the new update coming soon. Now, when it comes to Epic, and again, understanding spreading your spend is going to be important. I don't think there's a huge amount of value to get cast and crew crystal shards, especially because a lot of the times they factor into RNG. Okay, and it could be a lot more value to other areas where you could get better stuff by not falling into the pits of or the potential unluckiness and RNG that comes from opting for crystal shards, which will save you 1,600 of your bucks in legendary, and 800 of your bucks in the other one. Actually, no, it is 1,600. I've got a little bit of a mathematical error right there, but you know, you can get it. It doesn't matter. It's like the same principle is, look, you're saving on RNG at the end of the day, and it's just a case of like maybe avoid them unless you're desperate for the gold. But I would say maybe kind of look to other content to pick up some extra gold for it. Okay, so we'll go on now with the spend spread scenarios. This is the most important thing about the video that I want to mention, and that is spreading your spend. Spreading your spend is basically saying, look, you know, as I just said, 3,000 Mojo Bucks are yours if you're 100% everything in the Irony of Men side event. So do the side quest on a weekly basis, do it all, you get 3,000 Mojo Bucks. Then you get to spend on the bundles. But there are limits, so you only get to spend up to a certain point. So separating out and spreading your spend is going to be important for you. It may be better to do something like this. So I've created a scenario here between Legendary and Epic when it comes to how you look at getting a 6-star crystal. Because here's the thing, you may be focused on getting a 6-star crystal, you may be focused on something else. So you do you at the end of the day. But if you're looking to grab yourself a good amount of 6-star shards between both types of rarities or progression, then you put all of your buck spend of, you buy 15 at 1,275 to get 7,500 6-star shards, and you get 45 5-star signature stone crystals for your trouble as well. If you also want to get the tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystals and tier 4 class catalysts, then it will cost you 1,100, and that's for the 10 of the limit. Picking up an additional 5 of the tier 5 basic fragments of a good amount, 4,500, will see you to 22,500 tier 5 basic fragments and 5 tier 1 alphas for 2,925. So it's coming in 75 bucks under budget. Unfortunately, there's nothing else to buy in order to, you know, top that up. But then, if you are looking to get yourself a little bit of a balance between legendary and epic, then it's a case you can do you can get the tier 5 basic catalyst fragments. You can get 4 of those, and that will get you to 9,000. Granted, it doesn't get you so close to fully forming a tier 5 basic, but what you've done is you spread the spend to focus on getting more 6-star shards, which give you 2,250, and as well 35-star signature stone crystals. Better for those that don't have or looking to grab that extra amount. So you kind of like, you already have like 1,000 6-star shards. You know, doing this method will allow you to get like a fully formed 6-star or push you in a direction to kind of get the next featured that you want to get. But at least it's all about separating out costs. Now, again, all of this is up to you of how you basically spread your cost or spread your spend, sorry. And you can look to get like an extra 2k 5-star shards just by buying 2 of the 1,000 bundle, 1,000 5-stars, and then most importantly, getting some tier 2 alphas. Now that's the thing, 18k tier 2 alpha catalyst times 10 is 180,000 tier 2 alphas, which equates to 5 tier 2 alphas solely, and then you'll get an additional 20 tier 4 basic catalysts. So it's up to you how you do that. This is just a scenario to go, look, between legendary and epic, how you separate out your spend. If there's something you want to rank up, focus on that. I'm not saying follow this. I'm basically saying look to kind of like break down your costs. As I said, I've done some kind of like cost breakdowns on this particular spreadsheet, which has legendary and epic. If I have the time, I'll do master and heroic, but I personally do not have the time at the moment to really kind of separate out and do the other respective difficulties. But if you want to add to it, you know, just copy and paste it and do your thing and all that stuff. But hopefully that helps people understand the idea about spreading your spend, the limits, and also the total bucks and all that stuff. So yeah, I hope this video helps out. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure as well to check out some other content, which will be located, boom, on screen right now. And I will see you in another video. I don't know when that next video will be. It will probably be a podcast later today if I think I'm uploading this on a Sunday or something. But yeah, all I can say is thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you all very soon, whenever that will be. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.